Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Blue Jays baseball is next. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the bump for Game 2 of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty B, we're getting a chance to look at a hot pitcher right here. His last 3 starts, all 3 he's picked up wins. And if he can continue that, he should be on his way to winning his 4th in a row. It'll be fun to watch him work in this one here today.
Digging in, D. Gordon. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
First offering on its way. And the first pitch of the ball game here is taken for a called strike 1. Guys, as the Jays take the field here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, they lost their last game. It was only by 1 run. They should be able, those are the tough ones, but they should be able to put this one behind them.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Not much to say about that swing other than it should have never happened.
Now the 1-2 home to Gordon. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, it's no secret. They need the big Giancarlo Stanton to turn it around soon. Over the last 10 games, he's only hit 1 home run. And as a guy that hits in the middle order, they're expecting a lot more from him than just 1 bomb. The power just hasn't been there over this stretch.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Brett Gardner. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. The pitch. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. 1 out, nobody on. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Time to take a look at the umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Mike Fillmore.
Hey, D-Roll, Mike Fillmore, one of the most consistent umpires throughout the league. Both pitchers and position players love this guy.
Yeah, I think one of the best in the business. How I judge a good teammate is every day he opens that door. Is he consistent? Can I count on him? Mike Fillmore is the exact same way behind the dish.
A ball and 2 strikes now. Grounded back up the middle. Diaz scoops it up. Throw gets him. 2 down.
Batting third, Catherine, Gary Sanchez.
So stepping in, Gary Sanchez. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Here's a slider to start things out. Looked at for ball 1. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball. 1-1. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate. Just getting started at the Rogers Center. Here's a strike.
Snuck that high hard one by him without a swing, but that's a pitch and location he can do a lot of damage with. Got to be careful doing that.
The 2-2. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. So a fairly painless top of the first. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Marcus Stroman, a right-hander from the Empire State, gets the starting assignment here. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Yeah, Matt, his last start wasn't a particularly good one. Lasted 5 innings and ended up taking the loss. He's a much better pitcher than that, and I think he's looking to at least, hopefully, pitch into the 6th or 7th inning in this one.
In now, Kevin Pillar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Kevin Pillar.
Here's the first pitch to him. And he fouls this one off. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, visiting team walked in here and was able to win a low-scoring affair and try and complete the sweep today. Not easy to walk into someone's house and take 2.
Particularly when you have a low-scoring game like they had yesterday, D-Row. They're looking more for the same from this one today. The key, they need their starting pitcher to pitch a really good game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Yeah, Matty, you take a look at this lineup. The one thing that jumps out is the fact that they are last in stolen bases. They are station to station trying to hit the ball out of the ballpark, trying to get in good counts and drive the baseball out of the yard to create their run.
So striding in, Devin Travis, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
A lot of righty pitchers will throw that 2-seamer to right-handed hitters to try to jam the guy or even make some firewood. He got it in there, but that was a good take to lay off and take the ball.
The 2-2. Hit on the ground to third. And there are 2 away now.
Batting third baseman.
Into the box now, Josh Donaldson. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Stroman, also known as Stro-Show at times, was selected in the first round during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Seared down the first baseline, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. Stroman steps into the windup. Here's the 0-2. Missed with a slider. And a neck-high fastball that time. 2 out, nobody on. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2.
I'd say this is a win already for the guy in the box. You find yourself down 0-2, you work it to even, and now it's full. you got a chance to do some damage in this situation.
And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up where he can really hurt you.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Smoke, man at first after the 2-out walk. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And a curveball that time that broke too low.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the order up at the plate here, I wouldn't be surprised if he's turned loose. Just has to be the right pitch to hack at.
Now the 1-0 is in there for strike 1.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
One and one, here it comes. Fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind.
Just reached back and threw a high fastball right by him. He didn't stand a chance.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Fouled off. Donaldson, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1 left for Toronto. We are still scoreless. Here's big Aaron Judge. And the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. First delivery to him on the way. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Three and 0 now.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-0 pitch. Finds the zone, strike 1. And that misses for ball 4, so it's a leadoff walk here to start the second.
Batting bench, shortstop.
Here Didi Gregorius comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. He's set. Here it comes. And a ball, 1-0. Now a throw over. A dive, but he's back. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. The 1-1 is taken for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. He's running. Pitch swung on and missed. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
You know, I like the aggressiveness there. They haven't cracked the scoreboard to this point, so it's clear they're trying to manufacture something by forcing the action. We'll see if it works out for them.
Fouled away. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. One gone.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And the guy behind the dish today, Canadian-born Russell Martin. He's been a catcher his entire career, but I'll tell you what, some of the softest hands in the game, this guy could easily play an infield position, and he wouldn't skip a beat.
Stepping into the box, Giancarlo Stanton, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Scorched to third. Donaldson's up with it. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting 7.
Here's Neil Walker, runner in scoring position with 2 down. Becomes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Tough slider down low for a strike. Walker comes in at 6'3" tall and bats from both sides of the plate. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate. It's strike 3, and that ends the inning. The Yanks leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. First pitch on its way. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike.
Well, if you can throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is effective. Hitters are almost never looking for it.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground to third. And that's the first out.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on defense today. And let's focus our attention on shortstop Didi Gregorius. Not only has this guy been knighted, yes, they call him Sir Didi back in his homeland, Curacao. He's one of the best ball players coming down the pike, starting with Andrew Jones, Xander Bogaerts, and it's Didi Gregorius this time. Pitched from the left side of the plate with power and the ability to go in the hole with one of the strongest arms in the game.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia. Curveball stays a little high that time.
He still might be looking for that release point on that curveball early in this outing. That one looked like it popped out of his hand behind his ear instead of out front. We'll see if he finds that pitch because it'll be important for him.
Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. Good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Count still at 1-2. The 1-2. Liner towards second, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Batting 7, designated hitter, Curtis.
It is Curtis Granderson who was responsible for both of his club's runs batted in last night's ball game. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete. Still scoreless here on the show. Brandon Drury will bat next. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. First offering on its way. And a splitter here, but he had a bit too much on it as this bounces up to the plate. Check swing grounder to the right side, but a foul ball. 1-1. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
Popped up. And there's the first out.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 5 homers and an even 20 RBIs. The 1-0 home is a sinker that misses for a ball.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. The 3-0 is laid off, but in there for strike 1. Yankees still on the lookout for hit number 1 here. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
That's a real tough pitch to hit. That's, as in the pitcher's jargon, we call that the Hall of Fame pitch. That slider down and in. Really, the only way you're going to be able to hit that pitch is if you're looking for it down and in, and still then, it's a really difficult pitch to hit.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The next 3-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pilar's there. 2 down.
Now batting, the center fielder, D. Gordon.
Into the box, D. Gordon. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Knee-high slider that he takes a look at.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
Both teams so far yet to crack the hit column. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
Well, we all know he can burn on the base pass, right? But that's a little tougher to do when you've got a nice goose egg on your leg. It's tough to do like that.
Is put in play to the right side of the infield. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Digging in, Aaron Altair. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Fielder, Aaron Altair.
Pitch on the way. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. The 1-0. It's the outside corner, strike 1. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder is able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Ready with another 2-2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Boy, he's having a hard time just putting the ball in play right now. He took the hat trick with 3 strikeouts yesterday, and here's another one today. Looks to me like he just needs to simplify his approach and focus on making some contact.
Russell Martin now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-1. Takes a fastball on the inside corner.
Hey, that's another nice two-seamer right there. He's been able to manipulate that pitch all game, keeping it at the hollow of the knee, getting a lot of ground balls and a lot of swing and miss.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
Here's the 1-2 delivery. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
Into the box, Kevin Pilar. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Popped him up. Bird in foul ground. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order. We'll head to the fourth, still scoreless. Striding forward now is the DH, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
This is pulled into right. Garcia is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
Oh, you have to love it. You know, Matt, we have so many of these games that are 12-10 and 9-8. It's nice to see a low-scoring pitcher's duel for once.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Sliders in for a strike. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
1-2.
And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4.
This guy is really locked in on the bump right now. He's just playing good old-fashioned hardball right now, just rearing back and letting it go. And it seems like this lineup, they don't have an answer for anything he's bringing so far.
Into the box now, Aaron Judge reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he starts him out with a splitter for a called strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Ranging back is Pilar to the track, to the wall. And this one is gone. A home run. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 16 for him on the year as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead.
Only the first hit of the night, but it was a big one. He absolutely punished that mistake, and you have to wonder if that will open the floodgates a little.
In now, Didi Gregorius. So he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. First time up, he went down looking. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Got him. So he's down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Yankees are off and running early thanks to the solo home run. Bottom of the fourth coming up. It's now 1-0 New York. Digging in, Devin Travis. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Devin Travis.
First delivery to him on the way. And that one just missed outside. And that one stayed too low apparently. Two and one now. The 2-1 home is laid off of for ball number 3.
Great AB so far. I'd really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he fouls this one off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Full count still. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Ripped down the line. And that's out number 1.
Third baseman number 20, Josh Donaldson.
Ready now, Josh Donaldson. First pitch on its way. Fouled off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. No runs, no hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball. Still a ball and 2 strikes.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
And he got him.
Well, this pitching staff has done a pretty good job right there. That's the 4th time he struck out, and we're only in the 2nd game of this series.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Stroman gets the sign. Here's the first pitch. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner.
Hey, 2 outs, nobody on, and a power hitter up. This is where, as a pitcher, you got to use the hitter's aggression against him. Get him to fish a little bit. Something a little more out of the zone than normal.
And he falls behind 0-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. It remains 1-0. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger, Giancarlo Stanton. Now here's the pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The 0-1 pitch. Laid off as it caught the inside corner. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
You know, there aren't many guys that could just spit on an 0-2 pitch like that. Maybe it fooled him. We won't ever know, but it worked out.
The 1-2 is taken for a ball as that slider broke off the plate. Three and two now.
From 0-2 to 3-2, what a great at bat to start this inning off. Hey, this could be a productive inning.
Now the 3-2 pitch is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Neil Walker as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swing and a miss as Walker's in a hole here. No balls and 2 strikes. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, I'll tell you, he's not hitting over 300 by luck. He really knows the strike zone and his own strengths. That last take is a great example.
Late making contact on that swing, and will do it again on 1-2. Now another 1-2. Opposite field to left, and he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow.
Now batting, third baseman, Brandon Drury.
Brandon Drury will bat next. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
Yeah, right there, it's tough to be able to dive out over the plate. I know it's a pitch people think you can get to, but after you're pounded in twice, that ball looks like a foot outside.
And that finds its way through for a base hit. And with 2 out, the inning will stay alive for Greg Bird.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
The left-handed power bat of Greg Bird digs in now. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Drury rounds third and is digging for the plate, and a relay home, and he is in there at the plate. It's now a 2-0 game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Here's D. Gordon now, as Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike one. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Gordon is exactly a .260 hitter. From the belt, the pitch, and a pitch down that's swung on and sent to second base. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's now 2-0 New York. And that'll bring up Aledmys Diaz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on, or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats and left. Fouled away. Sanchez might try to make a play on it, and this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
So here is Avisaíl Garcia. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And a fastball just below the knees, ball one.
That's a ball.
And that one stayed too low apparently. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him.
Man, this has been a game filled of a lot of swings and misses. Not very many confident swings, and this team up there, they'd swing at a butterfly right now if it flew in front of the plate. Lots of swings, lots of misses, a lot of ugly at-bats for this team right now.
Full count, 3-2. One out, nobody on. The 3-2 one more time. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball four.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
It is Curtis Granderson. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Set and the pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 2 gone. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the fifth. Now at the plate, Aaron Altair looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Stroman comes set. Here's the first pitch. Grounded to first. Bird gloves it, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Yankees 2, the Jays nothing. So striding forward now, Brett Gardner. He's grounded out and lined out in 2 trips.
Brett Gardner.
Here comes the first pitch. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Now some definite signs of life in that Toronto bullpen. Both a lefty and a right-hander begin to throw. Hit on the ground out to short. Backhanded. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still 1 good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Here's a splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Gardner aboard here at first with nobody out. Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
Count remains 2-2.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. That misses. So a single and a walk, and it's 1st and 2nd with nobody out.
Huge innings have begun with much less, I can tell you that. 1st and 2nd, no out, and the guy on the bump really needs a strikeout or a double play right here.
Aaron Judge will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the 4th. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Well, the Yankees have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to see if they can get it, but now it sure would be a good time.
And that slider's almost in the dirt.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Splitter taken here, 2-1.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
1st and 2nd here with nobody out. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Up next for the Yankees.
Coming to the plate now, Didi Gregorius. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Low for ball 1. The 1-0 home misses off the plate.
We've seen him go down on strikes more than once in this game, so this has been a better approach by him at this at-bat. Much more patient, and he's gotten himself into a good hitter's count.
The 2-0. Yanked on the ground down the line. And Smoke won't get a glove on it. It's a fair ball. The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run will score on the play as well.
Just a great at-bat there. That one-out double gets a run across, and now they've got runners at second and third and are one solid swing away from making this a real big inning.
So now the Jays manager will make his way out toward the mound, and it looks as though that's going to be all for his starter here tonight. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Matt Barnes takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
Matt Barnes.
Giancarlo Stanton now, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. No hits to this point. Now the 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. Strike called. 2-1. Barnes, originally from the state of Connecticut. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on a superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
The 2-1 home is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, this pitcher better watch himself right here. The way this guy's swinging, he's got aggressive things on his mind.
Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Second and third here, 1 man out. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Next for New York, Neil Walker. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. And a curveball that started low and broke lower. Ball 1. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. 1-1 is a ball below the zone.
Well, when the pressure starts to intensify, it often feels like the strike zone gets harder and harder to hit. This is a big spot here.
Drilled to the left side. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. 1 run is scored. And the slide is going to beat the tag by Martin. He's in there at the plate.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Into the box now, Brendan Drury. This is hit sharply to the left side. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. And add one more as this is now a 6-0 ball game.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, D-Row, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys on base that they can potentially drive in. They're looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Into the box, Greg Bird. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. Career numbers against Matt Barnes. Just a couple of matchups. No hits in 2 at-bats. Walker over at second. Drury at first. 1 gone. A ball and a strike now to Bird.
He struggled a bit coming out of the bullpen here, so he needed that strike. Maybe it settles him down a little bit.
So 1-1. Takes that one for strike 2 on the inside corner. Had him fooled as he swings through the curveball. 2 down.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Digging in once again, D. Gordon. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. From the stretch. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Had him lunging at that pitch away, and it's 1-1 now.
Man, I know this feeling, how frustrated this hitter is right now. We used to have a saying in the dugout, don't be that guy. When everybody's getting hits, don't be the guy that takes the offer. But you got to zone up. You can't be chasing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
You chase a pitch that bad outside the zone, you got to find a way to regroup, adjust the batting gloves. Only look over the heart of those 17 inches.
4 runs here in this half inning. Good changeup in the dirt. Strike 3. Martin has it, and the throw to first ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate. 4 score. 9-1-2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the 6th. It's the Yankees 6, the Jays nothing. At the plate, Russell Martin. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one. 1-0. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Gordon looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Center fielder number 11, Kevin Pillar.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Pillar. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Pitch on the way. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Let's see if he continues to climb that ladder, or does he try and get him fishing on something bouncing in the dirt.
Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Standing in now, Devin Travis. As he'll take a look at ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. In there, 1-1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's the first hit in this one for the Blue Jays.
Wow, I was starting to wonder if we had to go on no-hit alert, Dan. I know you were privy to that. 6th inning right here, they finally break through with their first hit of the game.
And you have to wonder, D-Row, this guy had been cruising all along going into this 6th inning. We'll see if he can be able to buckle down right here. The 6th and 7th innings are normally the toughest inning for a starting pitcher, so we'll see if he can minimize the damage now.
Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson. No balls and a strike to count. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Ready with the 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Travis is off at first with 2 away. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2-1 the count.
And the 2-1. Shin high fastball that time. Ball 3.
Well, this has been a long inning already, and I know he doesn't want it to get any longer. I expect a challenge pitch right here.
Set. Here's the 3-1. And this pitch misses for ball 4. So that's going to move a runner into scoring position now with 2 away.
Well, he made quick work of the first 2 guys this half inning, getting 2 quick outs, but then he gives up a base hit and now the walk. We'll see if he has it in him to draw the line in the sand and get out of this.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Justin Smoke. Here comes the first pitch.
That's a ball.
And a fastball just a bit high.
Well, the Blue Jays have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. They're hoping they get it right now. This would sure be a good time.
The 1-0 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Those were great takes right there. Those were pitches that a lot of guys normally swing at, but he took both of them and finds himself in a productive count leverage. 2-0.
Count. The pitch in the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it comes, the 3-0. Is a fastball looked at for a strike.
Hey, that 3-0 pitch might have been important for him right there. Regroup, get his mechanics back under him, and drive something down through the strike zone. Wouldn't throw the exact same pitch right here. Might want to cheat towards one of the corners.
The 3-1 pitch is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh, man, he took a swing and a half at that one. I think some frustration is creeping into these guys, so he might have just been trying to get his guys on the board with one swing.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Stanton has a read on it, and that retires the side. Blue Jays leave a pair. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. Yankees leading this one as we get ready to start the 7th. But before we do, here's a look at our game summary to this point. Jose Alvarez comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Alvarez.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
Designated hitter, Brett Gardner.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. (2-0) to the Yankees left fielder.
Well, this is the matchup they wanted, bringing in the reliever, but falling behind 2-0 doesn't exactly help the situation very much.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1. The 2-2 gets him looking. Strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. The 1-1. And right into the shift. Right to Donaldson. And there's out number 2.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. He's set. Here it comes. A fastball that just misses inside. A changeup that just catches the bottom of the zone for a strike. And it's fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They lead it 6-0. And that'll bring up Aledmus Diaz. He went down on strikes last time up.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Not a bad idea right there. Make this guy work and see if he can throw the ball over the plate. Throws the first pitch for a strike. They need to get some runners on base, and not a bad plan. Unfortunately, the pitcher came in with a strike on the first pitch.
Driven down the left field line. Will it stay fair? No, a little too much hook on it there. It's a foul ball. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he rings up another one. Make it 9 strikeouts for him in the game.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
So digging in now, Avisail Garcia. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Takes a look at a fastball down the middle for strike number 2. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
In is Curtis Granderson.
As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
Hey, we're moving into the later innings right here. This guy's continuing to pitch well with his first pitch strike percentage well over 60%. That's about league average so far, so he's right on point.
Counts even at 1-1 for Granderson. In there at the letters, 1-2 now. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Settling in now, Didi Gregorius. It was an RBI double for him in his last turn to the plate. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Good breaking ball that time, in for a strike.
I like that he used the curveball to get ahead there. That's a tough pitch to hit in this lefty-lefty matchup. So if you can get it over the plate on the first pitch, it can be pretty effective.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. And that one just missed outside.
After 2 breaking pitches, there's a pretty good chance right now you're probably going to get something right in the middle of the strike zone to swing at. So if you're looking for it, go ahead and turn that baby loose.
And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now.
Those are just 2 great takes right there. Those are pretty good pitches, sliders down the way, both of them. Just off the plate, couldn't get the batter to fish.
And the pitch on 2-1. Takes a good curveball at the knees.
Well, he snapped that breaking ball off really nice. He'll do well to keep putting it there.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Didi swings and belts a ball to right field. This is carrying well. And gone up into the second deck. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 8th home run on the season for him as this lead swells to 7-0.
Hey, that's one of the toughest parts about standing out there on the bump. Giving up a long home run or giving up a bomb at any time as a pitcher. You just have to regroup and get back on that horse.
Now batting, left fielder
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now.
Wow, it just doesn't seem like he's being as aggressive as he was before he gave up that home run. Was throwing the ball great. Now it seems like he's a little bit more tentative throwing the ball across the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. No outs, nobody on. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Here's Neil Walker. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 2. 1 out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker. Walker lays off there. It's 2 balls and a strike. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
I think he'll be frustrated with himself about that swing. He was in a good hitter's count and ended up chasing one out of the zone. Now the count's even again.
Hit out towards second. There is Travis. And that's the 2nd out.
now batting, 3rd baseman Brandon Drury.
Striding into the box, Brendan Drury. He's 2 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1. A slider that he looks at over the outside corner. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Line drive to left. Altair is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Yanks able to add on one more via the solo home run. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Yankees 7, the Jays nothing. Jonathan Holder is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
65, Jonathan Holder.
Ready for another chance? Aaron Altair. Third trip to the plate for him here. He struck out and grounded out in his first 2 tries.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
1-1 to Aaron Altair. Up high, 2-1 now.
Count is 2-1.
The 2-1 pitch is a fastball swung on and missed. 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
Another full count offering on its way. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Standing in, Russell Martin. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Holder benefits from the fact that he throws a lot of strikes, doesn't walk many batters. However, there have been occasions where he's been hit around a bit.
And that's one of the keys when you're managing a guy like this. If he's on, you're going to see him attack hitters. And when he's not, he's more prone to giving up base hits. So you have to have the bullpen ready if it's one of those days that he doesn't have it.
Altair gets his lead at first, nobody out. A 1-2 count to the Blue Jays signal caller. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. Here's the 1-2 delivery. Swing and a little tapper. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. Nobody out, runner on first. And a splitter is over for a cold third strike as he's left shaking his head. 1 gone.
Center fielder, number 11.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go Kevin Pillar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set and the pitch. And a fastball just a bit up. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Not close. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Grounded to third. This could be 2. To Walker for 1. On to first, it's a double play. As their woes continue, the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Welcome back to Major League Baseball on the show. A shot there of the nighttime beauty of this terrific Canadian city. Striding in, Greg Bird. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First delivery to him on the way. Check swing grounder to the right side. Travis has it, and he's safe.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Here's D. Gordon now. As he'll look at a changeup that drops below the knees for ball 1. In prior at-bats against Jose Alvarez, he's 1 for 3. And he takes a called strike 1. A runner at first with no outs here. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder. And look out, that's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
Well, that was a slider in a 3-2 count, and it just didn't tempt him enough to get a good swing. A good job of pitch recognition and knowing the strike zone to draw the free pass there.
Stepping in, Brett Gardner. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0.
Well, that's another great hitting count here on 2-0. It's no wonder why they're up 7.
Two balls and a strike. None out, runners at first and second. Swinging a ball line down in the left field corner. But this is going to get foul. The 2-2. And another foul ball. And he'll snap one over to first. Runners back. First and second here with nobody out. And they're working the outer half here, but that one's wide for ball 3. And he lays off there, ball 4. So back-to-back walks have him in business here with nobody out.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
At the plate, Gary Sanchez. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. From the stretch. There's a strike.
Getting that first pitch strike is really important when you're dealing with the bases loaded behind you. Good job to give himself the advantage there.
And it's 0-2 to Sanchez. looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And he fouls this one off. Bird, the runner at third. Gordon at second. Gardner at first with no outs. Popped up. One there. Here's big Aaron Judge. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Runners are at first and third, one away. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And the changeup is way low that time.
Boy, his pitch count has really spiked here in this inning. He's up to over 50 already.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Here's Didi Gregorius as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. 2 hits in 4 attempts to this point.
It'll be interesting to see if they use that changeup in this at bat. That last at bat, that was a changeup he hit for a home run. I'm going to see if this time they don't go to more fastballs and curveballs.
Here's the 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled it up nice right there. He's just got to find a way to keep it fair.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Altair is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Yankees forced to settle for 1. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Yankees 8, the Jays nothing. Digging in and looking for more, Devin Travis starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look down at the knees for a strike. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Stanton has a read on it. 1 out. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening. Digging in to try it again, Josh Donaldson. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner. Donaldson, commonly known as the bringer of rain around the game. His contract is set to expire at the end of this season, so he may end up hitting the market this winter.
Hey, this guy has been an absolute solid player his entire big league career, and I expect him to have a ton of suitors come this offseason.
Judge is there, and folks are starting to head for the exits now. 2 gone here in the 9th. Here's Justin Smoke now. Here's the first pitch to him. Thought he had the inside corner that time, but it missed for ball 1. Hot shot down the line, but a foul ball. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. Final strike for the Blue Jays.
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
2-2 the count. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And right into the shift. And he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
It seemed like everyone had a hand in this win, and that's usually the case when you win a game by 8 runs. Feels good to dominate a game like that.
An 8-0 shutout this evening. The New York Yankees took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Marcus Stroman earns his first win of the season, picking up 11 strikeouts along the way. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight, first for the victorious Yankees, 8 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Blue Jays, no runs, just 1 hit, no errors. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Marcus Stroman. His record is now 1-5. The loss goes to Masahiro Tanaka. His record is now 5-5. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 58 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at the Rogers Center, 50,516. The Blue Jays thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.